Waiting on a tax return? Hopefully it ends up in your hands. Fraudulent tax returns due to identity theft increased by 30% in 2023. If you're in a bind this tax season, LifeLock can help. Our U.S.-based restoration specialists are experts dedicated to helping solve your identity theft issues. And all LifeLock plans are backed by the $1 Million Protection Package. So we'll reimburse you up to the limits of your plan if you lose money due to identity theft. Help protect your information this tax season with LifeLock. Save up to 25% your first year at LifeLock.com/aware.
All right, another episode of the O-Town Showdown on the road. Here from beautiful sunny Orlando, Florida, we have Obi.
Yeah.
Chloe.
Hey.
And me, Slater. And we're just having fun hanging out with you. And on top of that, get to do this really fun, easy trivia challenge.
You say it's easy.
It's easy when I know all the answers.
There you go.
It's super easy. But whether you're hanging with family, just hanging by yourself, or maybe you and your friends having some cold ones and enjoying quizzing each other and turning this into your own game, we're all for it, okay? It's really easy, and we make sure that if you don't know anything about kids, maybe don't know anything about history, we make it easy by having this time Obi versus Chloe.
Now, this should be good.
Hold on, I'm getting my notebook out so I can keep track of the scores.
Well,
okay.
and I'm to understand that the categories are going to be very unique today, Chloe.
Yeah, so these ones, I actually personally picked these thinking of you both because I know your strengths. And also, most importantly, I'm looking at Chloe. I know your
weaknesses.
Okay,
great.
Because there's so many strengths that Chloe has, and she's so competitive, Obi, that I'm glad that I'm not against her this week.
Oh boy. Okay.
You kicked my butt last week. If you're listening to these in order, and I'm glad that I no longer have to compete against Chloe this week.
Okay. So what are the categories that you chose in my honor today?
All right. So we'll go in this order. We have government executive branches.
Oh, nice.
DC's Justice League.
Okay.
And children books.
Okay.
So these books, most kids have probably participated in a time or two.
So we're starting with the government questions and we're ending with the children's books.
Yeah, I would say for the most part, it goes from the hardest to the easiest.
Okay.
Okay. So let's start. This is question number 1, category 1 of the O-Town Showdown
on the road. Multiple choice?
These are multiple choice.
Okay.
And we'll give a second or two in between so that way you playing along can think about it. Also, make sure to write it down to play with us. All right. So number 1, who is the leader of the executive branch of the government?
Oh,
all right.
Easy.
So if I can just put this out there.
It's the executive,
The
Chloe.
leader of the executive branch of the government of the United States. That one might help out.
Okay.
Putting that word in.
Okay.
Okay. So is it A, the Speaker of the House, B, Secretary of State, or C, the, how do you pronounce that? President. Oh.
All right. 1, 2, 3. C.
It is C.
Now, really,
yes.
what we should do is we should allow some time for people at home who are playing
sorry.
along.
I just
An
figured
opportunity.
since you were so excited to answer the question.
Oh, yeah, I was ready.
Okay, and bonus question that I don't know the answer to. Who was the second president of the United States? Anyone?
That was John Adams.
Yeah, maybe that might be right. We don't know.
Well, you don't even know?
I have no idea.
Oh, my Lord.
I picked these because we have a bunch of different categories, and I'm glad that I'm not playing because I would fail these. So that's how these were selected.
All right, okay, so both of us got
You were right, Obi.
one
It was
for the
John
first
Adams.
one. Yeah, I only remember that because of the musical Hamilton.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
And which Adams is famous for making beer?
John Adams.
Samuel
Oh,
Adams.
that's true.
It's actually not a real person.
Did you see me? I almost went the Adams family.
I think Sam Adams is a real guy.
I think he's fake. I don't think Samuel Adams was. You'll have to look it up on your own time.
All right, okay, so one for Chloe, one for Obi.
Chloe. You guys are keeping track to
Yes.
make it easy for me. Thank you. Okay, question number 2. Which part of the executive branch votes to break a tie in the Senate?
Okay.
I'll read it one more time. Which part of the executive branch votes to break a tie in the Senate? Was it A, Secretary of State, B, the Vice President, or C, the President?
Okay, repeat the...
Yep, the options are A, Secretary of State, B, Vice President, or C, the President.
Obi, would you like to
Okay.
lock in an answer?
Yeah, I'm going to lock in the secretary.
And I'm going to lock in B, the Vice President.
B, the Vice President. Chloe, I think you're looking at the answers.
I'm not looking at the answers.
It is B. Is B the Vice President?
Woohoo!
All right. So, Chloe,
that
Fun
one.
fact, when I started college, my degree was actually going to be in... Why am I drawing a blank? Is that terrible?
In speaking
Well,
slow
I got
motion.
my degree in hospitality event management, but I was a political science major to start off with.
Poli-sci.
Yep. So I had taken
Wow.
a few political science classes, and I
have
really
never-
loved it.
You have never looked more nerdy than today.
I did.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. So
I had a professor that said never trust a poli-sci major. That's what they said.
Yeah,
that was
right.
the one little tip that I had, and now I see why.
All right, Chloe's got 2. I've got 1.
okay.
Okay, question number 3. Which of the following is not a requirement to become president of the United States? The POTUS, which is not a requirement. You must have the U.S. Constitution memorized by heart. You must be 35 years old, and you must be a natural-born citizen of the United States.
All right, that's easy. You want to answer it
So
together?
A, B, or C?
Oh.
Let's wait for everybody at home.
Sorry. Okay.
That's a good tea that I made today.
All
right, the answer is A.
Hey.
Hey, that's right. Though, maybe you should. I'm not saying what political party you're for, but over the
You need
history,
to know the Constitution.
maybe you should actually know all the
The
history
Constitution by heart?
stuff. You should have it memorized. Don't they have you memorize something else, right? They're like, hey, it's me.
But
I'm the president.
that's like saying a pastor should have the whole Bible memorized.
It's not that long. I think I understand what
It's
you
not that long.
It's 66 books. Okay, so here we
Should
go.
have the
So,
sacraments at
both of us
least,
got
right?
that one right.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah. So what is it?
It's 3 Chloe,
3 to
2
1.
Obi.
Okay. Question number 4. What is the maximum number of times one person can be elected president?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Is it A, 1 time, B, no limit as long as they're elected by the people, or C, 2 times?
Should we answer it together?
Yeah.
Let's give a second. You can lock in your answers if you're listening in the car right now. All right. And 3, 2, 1. C.
It is C, 2
All
times.
right.
That's right. Do we know if it's 2 times
Consecutively, right.
2
Or-
times.
It may just be 2 times in history that you'll ever be able to hold that seat.
I feel
It does
feel
not
like
need to
that's
be
probably it.
consecutively.
Okay. Wow, that's interesting. So how about this? This is question number 5. Which of the following is not a power of the president? What can he not do out of these? A, the power to veto legislation from Congress. B, the power to break a tie vote in the Senate. Or C, the power to pardon criminals. Which one he cannot do? Or she?
Okay, well, I definitely know that they can pardon criminals, so I know that that's not the answer.
Which one was that?
That was C.
That was C. So you're saying it's between A or B. A or B, the power to veto legislation from Congress, or B, the power to break a tie vote in the Senate.
Go ahead.
I think it's B.
I think it's B too.
Yeah. He doesn't have that power.
You are correct.
Woo!
He does not have that
Go
power.
us.
So Chloe is still up by 1, right?
Yep, up by 1.
As we wrap up the final, that was the final question of this category. So
We
we got
did
2
good.
categories left.
Okay.
I
nice
was
work,
impressed.
guys.
I
Yeah.
would have got 2 points. That's the most
You
that
think? I think you would
am
have done
positive.
better.
No, I even read the answers and I said, is this for real?
Well, and so we ended with 1 point difference between you and I.
Waiting on a tax return? Hopefully it ends up in your hands. Fraudulent tax returns due to identity theft increased by 30% in 2023. If you're in a bind this tax season, LifeLock can help. Our U.S.-based restoration specialists are experts dedicated to helping solve your identity theft issues. And all LifeLock plans are backed by the $1 Million Protection Package. So we'll reimburse you up to the limits of your plan if you lose money due to identity theft. Help protect your information this tax season with LifeLock. Save up to 25% your first year at LifeLock.com/aware.
Super solid. So this is category number 2. Who's the biggest? Oh, I have to tell this behind the scenes quick story that we talked about DC. So that's what is that? Batman, Superman, in there,
Green Lantern,
everything else. And
Yeah.
we were talking about the guy that is with Batman. And I said, who's the guy that fights along Batman? And Chloe, your answer was, do you remember?
I know it is Robin.
But you did not say Robin.
Now.
I did not say Robin.
What did you say?
I don't remember who.
You said Robert.
Robert. That's right.
Batman and Robert. So I selected
right.
this thinking that you would do better in the first category
Oh, boy.
of the president and not as well in DC.
And Obi will do better in this category, is what you're trying to tell
Yeah.
me.
I hope I do all right.
yeah,
Okay.
it's tough. Okay, Ready?
Yes.
So this is question number 1, and I'm going to change it up because Robin was actually the answer, and I don't want that to be.
Okay.
So this is question number 1. Batman in the movie Batman Forever. There were many villains. Name one villain in Batman Forever.
Do we get choices?
Okay.
Okay.
You know what? There's so many. You should be able to know. Do you want multiple choice answers?
That can be up to you. I already know what my answer is going to be.
Well, then you're just going to sweep me in this category.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well-
I don't know.
I'm going to go with Catwoman.
Catwoman in Batman Forever. Okay, your answer?
Robin.
I mean, that's a pretty good. But you said villain, right?
I said villain.
Oh, wait, that's
Robin's
his
not a villain.
sidekick. Never mind. I don't know.
Do you want multiple choice?
Good.
Okay, I'll give multiple choice. So, was it the Penguin? Was it the Riddler? Or was it Cowboy?
The Riddler.
You think the Riddler
B,
was
the
in
Riddler.
Batman Forever?
Okay. I'm gonna go with Penguin.
No, it's the Riddler. The Riddler was the villain.
Look at that.
Oh,
I
were
have
you
a
just
feeling-
trying to be nice to me
Yeah,
and give me that?
he might have been.
I think he was.
He might have been. Okay, so this is question number 2. So that's 1 point for you. Good
Look
job,
at
Chloe.
that.
All right. What is Clark Kent's, a.k.a. Superman's, profession? So what did Clark Kent do?
Okay. Do we have choices?
Sure. A, scientist. B, reporter. Or C, police officer.
Go ahead, Chloe. I'll let you lock it in first.
What was B? Was that reporter?
B was reporter.
What was C?
C was police officer.
B, a reporter.
Reporter. I'm going with B as well.
He was a reporter. Extra points if you can name the paper.
Oh, boy.
The Daily Planet.
There you go, buddy.
Oh.
Look at that. I want to give you an extra point, but I don't know if Chloe will.
No, that's okay.
She shot me a look. I'm going to say no.
No, you can have an extra point. You want an extra point, Obi? That's how confident I am. Okay, go ahead.
Really?
Yep.
Jeez, this girl.
So it's 6-7 now.
Wow. Okay, what is Wonder Woman's most iconic weapon?
Ooh.
Is it the lasso of truth? Is it the power ring? C? Is it the cosmic staff?
Chloe, I'm gonna let you put your answer in first.
The cosmic staff.
Cosmic
The
staff.
cosmic staff.
I don't know. I
okay.
think it's the ring.
What-
Oh my gosh!
So you
no,
think it's
no,
one
it's
of
the
those
lasso.
two?
Yep.
Okay, so which one do you say?
The
Chloe?
cosmic staff.
All right, and what do you think, Obi?
It's the lasso.
It is the lasso of truth. That's
Really?
it. Yeah, that's
Good
right.
for you, Obi. You're tied with me now.
There you go.
If you've ever seen one of the trailers, even if you haven't seen the movie, that's what that electric thing, and
Oh,
she's like,
yes,
"Meh, meh, meh."
yes.
See, now it rings a bell.
Now it rings a bell.
Okay, so question number 4. Which of the following is Aquaman's real name?
Okay.
I truly would never know this. Okay, is it A, Hal Jordan, B, Arthur Curry, or C, Barry Allen?
I'm just.
Okay, you're saying Flash's real name?
Aquaman.
Oh, Aquaman's.
Aquaman's real name. Yep.
Okay, give it to us one more time.
Is it A, Hal Jordan, B, Arthur Curry, C, Barry Allen, or D, Jason Momoa?
I'm locking in. I'm going to lock in B, Arthur.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock in B too because Barry is the Flash's name. Hal Jordan, I don't know that name as being. So what is it? Is it
Yeah.
right? B.
Yeah, we have to clarify. It's not B. Arthur. She's actually from the Golden
Girls.
It is
Excuse
B.
me.
Arthur Curry,
Arthur
which I
Curry.
think you meant.
That's
and that
what I
is
meant.
Right. That is right. Yeah, imagine if it was B. Arthur, the
Could you
real
imagine?
name. That'd be great. All right, so
Okay,
that's a
so
point
it's
for the
tied.
both of you. Yep.
8-8, Obi.
Okay, good job, Chloe.
All right, this is
Wow.
the final question. This is question number 5. There's
Okay.
a bonus if you wanted to, but we already bonused earlier. So question number 5, what is the most notable power that the Flash possesses? All right. A, super strength. B, shape-shifting. C, super speed.
What's the question?
The Flash.
The Flash. The superhero, the Flash.
Okay.
He has a superpower. Is it
He's-
A, super strength, B, shape-shifting, or C, super speed?
Super speed.
Super speed.
C.
Yep. I'm gonna lock that in too.
It is, hold on. Super speed.
Yay!
That's right. That was the second that I was giving them.
There you go.
I hope you had enough time. I have a feeling everybody that does play along, immediately they're like, boom, I know the answer. Right? That's why we tell them a couple
Go
times.
We hope. Yeah, we hope.
We would like that. Okay, so what's it look like here, Chloe? What's the tally?
So now the tally is 9 to 9.
Is 9 to 9.
9 to
It
9.
is equaled up.
Wow. This is going to be a tough one. Who feels the most strong about children's books?
Ooh, I think I'll do good.
Okay, Chloe is closer to being a child than I am. So
Yeah,
that
but
makes
you
sense.
also have kids, so.
Yeah, but also he's a dad. You know?
Which means I don't pay attention to the books I read.
I mean,
Obi.
think about it. Bluey was the last episode, and I watched countless episodes
And
of
you
Bluey.
did not
and I
rate
knew
on
maybe
that
one.
category. Yeah.
It was awful. It's just tough, the stuff that goes in your head and comes out. Okay, so this is the final category today in the O-Town Showdown on the road. Question number 1 in children's books. Which title character has had a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day? Is it A, Peter, B, Alexander, or C, Amanda? It's going to help you if you put the person's name in the title of the book I just gave.
Okay, one more time.
The book is called The Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. And this dude's name is it or lady is in the title. Is it A, Peter, B, Alexander, or C, Amanda?
I'm gonna go with A, Peter.
Okay, if you're going with A, then I'll go with B, Alexander.
It is B, Alexander.
Oh!
Alexander's Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day
Son of a gun.
actually has many a book and also many a movie now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at them.
They're out there. Question number 2 in children's books. What does the corduroy bear
Oh, I loved that
go
book.
on search for? So what's he searching for out there? A, his missing button, B, his missing pants, or C, his missing shoes?
Oh, that was the best book. Okay.
Think about it. And
So, go
it's
ahead,
pretty
Chloe.
good. I think they made a movie with this as well with Nicole Kidman. Not that long
He's
ago.
missing his button.
He's missing his button.
His
That's what you
button,
think.
yes.
His Benjamin Button. How about
Yes. Yes.
Same thing?
Yes. Yes.
you? Okay. No, he's got his pants.
What?
No, he's got his shoes, but he doesn't have his button.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
I was
Nice.
trying to throw everybody off. I hope that worked
Oh,
out.
that was funny.
All right. So, question number 3. What is Matilda's favorite book in the library? We all know
Oh,
Matilda.
wow. I love Matilda.
She's quite the reader. Is
I
it?
have no clue what that book is.
Oh, this might help you. You'll definitely know these books. Is it A, Jack and the Beanstalk, B, The Princess and the Pea, or C, The Secret Garden?
C, The Secret Garden.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with The Princess and the Pea.
Princess and the Pea. You say The Secret
Yeah.
Garden, Chloe?
Secret Garden.
What an answer. Chloe, Secret Garden.
No!
That is right.
Yeah.
That is correct.
How are you doing this, Chloe?
I loved Matilda.
Yeah. It's pretty good. And also,
Did you guys ever, well, I guess you would not have grown up on them, but your kids, are they reading Magic Treehouse books?
Mm-mm.
No.
Berenstein Bears books or Berenstein Bears?
Oh, the Magic
Same thing?
Treehouse
No.
series was so good.
Yeah, well,
Loved Magic Treehouse.
for adults,
No, it's more, it's catered to the younger generation, but it was great if you're looking for something for the kids to read or like different books.
that's a good endorsement.
Loved
Okay.
loved Magic Treehouse.
We're on to number 4. This is really heating up. Might be the toughest question in this cat. Who is the youngest sibling in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? The
Great
youngest
book.
sibling
Yes.
in The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. Is it A, Peter, B, Susan, or C, Lucy?
Why'd you have to say Susan's name like that?
Because I knew a Susan growing up, and that's how she said her name.
Which, by the way, Susan in the book series. Well, hold on. Let me let Chloe answer.
I'm locking in C, Lucy.
I'm locking in Lucy, too, who always was jealous of her sister, who was pretty and older. And that's why I'm locking in Lucy.
Because you're positive it's the answer.
Absolutely.
Well, let me tell you first that I had a friend named Susan, and I would call her Susie and Suze, and she would get mad, and she would go, "It's Susan," and she would hit it really hard. But she was also not the youngest, but Lucy was.
Oh,
There you
there
go.
you go.
And that's, I always think, because who's Charlie Brown's sister? Isn't that Lucy as well?
Lucy?
No, Lucy's the bad
Oh,
friend.
the
girl
one
with
that pulls the ball.
Yeah, the brunette.
Yes.
Yeah. What's the
What's
younger
the
sister?
sister? Goodness gracious.
we
Let me
sure?
look it up.
I know this
Pause.
is
I'm
another
looking it up,
question, but
looking
this
it up.
is really fun.
Charlie Brown's
Younger sister. Help us out.
Sally.
Sally. That's right.
That
Should have known
girl.
that. She really has to realize Linus just wants nothing to do with her. I know she's trying to actually like pressure him and push him.
But that's
into,
because Linus puberty ain't hit yet. He ain't noticed women the way that guys notice women.
He
you know
certainly
what I mean?
ain't. We see he's still got
Who
that
did Lucy
blanket.
have a crush on? Lucy liked who played the
piano.
Yeah, the
Schroeder.
piano man.
Schroeder. Yes,
Schroeder,
Lucy had a
yep.
crush on Schroeder.
There you go. And if there's not another Charlie Brown category, I'm going to be sad if we can't cook one up in the next little bit. This is the final question, and right now we're tallied at
13 for Chloe and 11 for Obi.
Okay. You know what? If it ends up being one away, maybe I'll do a bonus question
Okay.
to try to see what we can get because this is so much fun. This is the final question unless we get one step closer. In the story of The Princess and the Pea, again, really popular here, how many mattresses does the princess sleep on? If you remember that story, there's like, what is there? There's the pea on one, and she's like, oh, I'm not comfortable. She keeps adding mattresses, if memory serves.
Yeah.
Something like that. So is it A, 100, B, 10, or C, 20? How many mattresses in Princess and the Pea?
Okay, I know it because of the book cover and how many mattresses are on the book cover.
Oh.
So go ahead, Chloe.
100 is just too many. And the other options were 10 and 20.
Why is 100 too many? It's a children's
Just
book.
too tall. Too
outlandish.
Too high up there.
It seems dangerous.
I'll lock in 20.
20.
And I will lock in 10, the correct answer.
You'll lock in 10, the correct answer. Well, I don't know. I truly don't know what book cover you're looking at, but that's not the right
It's
answer.
20?
It is
Son of a
20.
gun.
Oh, Obi was so confident.
All right.
You know what?
Well,
Maybe.
Chloe.
How many years ago did you get LASIK done? It's really not fair, Chloe.
Obi, I'm so sorry.
No, don't be sorry for me. Don't be sorry for me, okay? That just means that I got to go back and I got to study a bunch of random categories.
Yeah. And you never know what's going to pop up next. That's my
Never
favorite
know.
part. That as well as we get to rotate through and host different weeks.
These are fun.
You get 10 seconds. Who do you want to thank? What do you want to shout out?
I'd like to thank the both of you for spending your mornings with me and hanging out. It's so much fun being in here. And to you that's driving in the car, spending some time with family and friends, thanks for tuning in and thanks for hanging out with
Chloe
us.
would never say this stuff if she lost. She wouldn't be allowed. I love that. So what another episode that we can just tuck under our belts. It's the O-Town Showdown
On the road.
Thanks for hanging with us.
Yeah.
That final score will be 14 to 11.
We get it, Chloe. We get it.